Vaydaber Hashem el Moshe Bamidbar Sinai be'oyel moyed. Former New Jersey Senator Bill Bradley once attended a dinner where he was the guest speaker. The waiter that was going around set down a dish of potatoes and a portion of butter by the senator. The war in camp for me was always a struggle. It was always hard for me that all of a sudden my best friend is now competing against me because he was on the other team. I liked the unity, the fact that the camp got divided into two parts. It was very tough for me. Never really liked color war. This Parsha, Bamidbar, it seems that a similar thing could happen because a man was once on a speaking tour and it appeared long and hard for his first speech. The speech was entertaining, engaging, funny. It was a big success. The next night, he was scheduled to speak in a different city, so he planned on giving the same exact talk. He was about to begin speaking when he noticed that many people from the previous night were now by Parshas Bahaloischa. I was once on my way to give a class to a group of kids. It was a music class. I finished supper with my family and I had 10 minutes to get to the class. I had to pay one of the teachers at the class, so I figured right before the class, if I go quickly to the ATM, it'll take 2 minutes. A wise man was once sitting right outside his city. A traveler with a suitcase came over to him and asked, he said, "Listen, I'm looking to move from my city and move here. What kind of people live in this city?" The wise man looked at him and he said, "Can I ask you first, what kind of people live?" So when it's 2 o'clock in the morning and my baby is hungry, she will scream at the top of her lungs, even though her mother is extremely tired, everybody's extremely tired, but she's hungry right now. She doesn't want to wait till 7 o'clock in the morning. And when I lived in Sanhedrin Machevet in Yerushalayim, there's always a guy that I was very friends with. His name is Zevi Klein, very enthusiastic, excited person for life. And one day he turns to me, it was during Chukas, that week's Parsha, and he says, "I don't understand. Why was Moshe Rabbeinu punished for hitting the rock?" There's a story with a non-Jewish woman who is extremely sick. She promised that if she recovered from her sickness, she would serve every idol in the world. Well, she recovered from her sickness and she went to fulfill her promise. And she started serving every idol. When she reached the idol of Baal Parshas Pinchas, Pinchas was given a bracha of shalom, the bracha of peace, because he brought peace to the Jewish people. But what's interesting is that he brought it in a way that was harming others. He killed somebody that was doing an avera, and that's how he brought in the peace. It says in the Mishnah that Aaron was, I think one of the hardest things about self-growth is just being consistent. Just doing the same thing every day, not giving up. It's so easy for people to be inspired and, today I'm going to be doing this. And you play guitar for one day and then that's it. You come back to it 6 months later. You're not going to get anywhere from that. Rusa in Eretz Yisrael, he's a famous composer and singer. His name is Yonatan Razel. And something once very sad happened. He was sitting on a rooftop with his daughter in the summer and they were watching fireworks. But then his daughter went over to the edge of the roof where there was a lower fence. She was looking over and she fell. The elevator study was an experiment that psychologists wanted to see how people are affected by others around them and how we imitate people around us even if it doesn't make any sense. So this experiment, they got 4 volunteers that were going to be actors. They went into an elevator and turned around to face the back of the elevator, even though there was no door in that direction.